Ashlee here. So just a few weeks ago, I took a trip to the city of Rome in La Bella Italia. Italy is stunning. Not only is there lots of culture and art, but also amazing dining and bellissima musica, peeps. Upon approaching the city of love, I began to sense a breeze of holiness when moving through some godly clouds, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Rome Fiumicino.
From Rome's Fiumicino International Airport, it's just a quick cab ride into the city center and heart of Rome. Rome is amazing, with lots of windy streets and vino practically at any street corner. Veramente fantastico. Traffic in Rome is moderate to busy most days of the week, except during siesta, when Mr. and Mr. Italy take a little nap, folks. Could get used to that. However, I was on a mission, peeps. I flagged down a cabina and told the driver to get me to the Terrazza Belvedere Aventino. But pronto, folks. Belvedere Aventino is a quite touristy spot and usually super-duper crowded. There's a little chance for a photo op as masses of spectators are constantly blocking the view. Speaking of the view, this is the reason why I'm usually traveling to Rome at least once a year, guys. Simply spectacolare, ragazzi. However, peeps, as I was taking photos, I noticed this lovely musician slightly irritated by the lack of crowds and donations. Tourists kept leaving the moment they arrived. I had never seen this spot so empty and abandoned. I began to seriously worry that something had happened. Something felt wrong. Super bizarro, folks. But then I suddenly spotted flocks of crowds rushing out the back entrance of the park towards a different area. I decided to follow the crowds in order to get to the bottom of this. Here's the dealio, peeps. I totally forgot about an annual event happening at the Pope's resident and private gardens called Peeping the Pope, or in Italiana, Buco il Papa, folks. Fans of the Pope are standing in line forever in order to get a glimpse of the Pope sitting in his garden and listening to his favorite tunes. Here's the dealio, peeps. In more recent years, the Pope's hearing has gotten so bad that the Vatican needed to install some serious amplifiers in his garden in order for him to hear, much to the disliking of his neighbors, as you can imagine. Folks could not wait to get a glimpse of the Pope getting ready to DJ, as this lovely lady from Spain tried to explain.
Once a year, the Papa come, no? It's totally different. So I think Rome and the Basilica is monumentally, and this is another experience, totally different, and I recommend stay here.
So, can you fill me in on what's actually going on here?
This is the line for you can look through the chain lock to see the Pope, and I would wait like for 15 minutes maybe, but not more.
Last year, neighbors were complaining about loud and blasting music all day long.
Yeah, I heard about that, yeah.
Would you say something today if that happens again?
No, I don't think so.
Why not? Someone kind of has to.
I don't know, maybe because I'm a bit shy.
So you wouldn't just tell him off, regardless of him being the Pope?
No, never.
I just think that someone needs to tell him. Honestly, he's old enough to know. He's not a teenager.
Yeah, but if it wouldn't be so much fuss, but it's... if I wouldn't spend a lot of time, then maybe. But no, I'm not intending to do that.
Not today?
Not today.
As the Pope began to blast his music out of his garden behind closed gates, more people were arriving on the scene. Folks were even rolling in on golf carts. How amazing is that? Last year, the Pope was playing air guitar whenever Celine Dion came on. Did you guys see the Twitter post?
No, we didn't know that.
No, we didn't know. Well, we hope we can catch him today. Yeah.
What if you guys miss his air guitar solo today?
Well, I'll be
We'll be back tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
As the line to see the Pope got longer and longer, with up to a solid 10-minute wait, the first few lucky ones started posting their pics on social media. I finally decided to give it a go and queued in line myself, hoping to take a snap of the Pope playing some air guitar out of his beautiful giardino, folks. And there he was, Il Papa, in person, blasting out some heavenly Dion into the blue skies of Rome.
We wanted to go here to see it just for 10 seconds, and we're standing in the queue for like 10 minutes. So
Was it worth it?
it was worth it, yeah. Just only 10 minutes of my life is more than worth it. Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen on Twitter, but sometimes John Bon Jovi is joining the Pope in person.
He does?
Hitting
Yeah.
the air guitar. What would you have done if you had seen Bon Jovi today?
Probably climb over the wall and then look for an autograph or something. I don't know.
Would you have joined the Pope today to blast some air guitar?
Probably not. I think I would share my experience watching the Pope with my family and then just leave. Yeah.
So no questions for the Pope. What would you say?
Oh, that's a deep question. I don't have any ideas what I would say to him. Probably, take care of the world and take care of world peace or something. That's his role, I think, rather than being the head of the Catholic Church.
As crowds began to disperse and the Pope kept relentlessly blasting his music, my friend and barista Damiano began to pack up his food cart for the day. This had to stop. It was then and there, folks, when I decided to end this party and stand up for the neighbors still being harassed by the Pope's blast of the past. Damiano and I ended up calling the police and successfully filing a noise complaint before hitching a ride down the slopes of Rome and towards St. Peter's Cathedral, in the hopes to possibly catch a cardinal's attention. Accompanied by yet another dude blasting his music along the way, we had to walk the last bit to St. Peter's Church. Unfortunately, the cab couldn't drive us into the Vatican, as this would have required a special permit and the Pope's blessing, folks. Passing through the ginormous gates onto the vast St. Peter's Square and finally facing the mighty St. Peter's Cathedral was definitely a humbling experience, guys. However, as we got to the entrance of the cathedral, its heavenly and heavy doors were shut for the day. Although La Polizia did show up on the square just minutes after we arrived, the Carabinieri were mainly concerned with staying out of the sun as they were waiting for backup. We gave it a last jab and tried the back entrance of the basilica, only to be rejected by the Swiss guard at last. As I could still hear the Pope blasting his music echoing throughout Rome, I did remember how truly magnifica la città di Roma is, folks. Win in Rome, peeps. On my flight back home and overviewing the mighty Alps, I couldn't help wondering if the Lord himself is into air guitars.